Hey there, it's Stephanie Shea, Chief Astrologer for janspiller.com with your monthly horoscope. This one is for you, Gemini, for October 2021. And as the month begins, you might have some romance on your mind. Much of October's planetary activity is activating your heart as well as your creative inspiration. Now, because Mercury will be retrograde until October 18th, it will be best to avoid making big relationship commitments or decisions until the second half of the month. I think this is especially true for Gemini people because Mercury is your ruling planet. I think most Gemini people feel the Mercury retrograde cycles a bit more than some of the other zodiac signs. Now, the first 2 weeks of October can be productive under this Mercury retrograde. It can be an ideal time to resolve relationship issues from the past and finish up creative projects that's already been started. Most of us have some of those sitting around. Now, Mars is going to be in Libra through the 30th, and that could potentially heat up your love life. Existing partnerships can benefit from productive negotiations that take each person's individuality into account. I'd say Mars in Libra energy is all about a balance within a partnership and each person really honoring the unique skills, the unique energy that the other person brings to the relationship. Now, if you're single, you might feel more sure about what you desire in a partnership and what you might be willing to compromise. I see both of those as Libra type energies, and creative teamwork is really supported under this astrology, again, especially if you are working on finishing something already in progress. Now, the new moon, October the 6th, is at 13 degrees of Libra. This is really good for Gemini people because Libra is another air sign. So whenever there's a new moon in an air sign, which is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, those will feel good to Gemini people generally. And it's a good one for Gemini people to set intentions related to romantic partnership, creative expression, maybe something to do with working with children or parenting, and creating harmonious situations. Now, if you were born on or around June the 4th of any year, or let's say you have 13 degrees Gemini rising, this will be an extra potent new moon for you because it's working right near the degree of your sun or rising sign. Now, Venus is going to move into Sagittarius October the 7th, and this can be kind of a sweet and spicy vibe to your love life. Others will likely be drawn to your sense of adventure. You might be seeking out others who have a different perspective on the world and spend some time learning about their beliefs. This astrology supports love and compassion that spans cultures and locations. So there's a really unifying energy present. Plan important decisions for October the 18th or later. It doesn't have to be that day. In fact, it'd be better if it was after October 18th because October 18th is when Mercury stations direct. Now, if you have something really important, a big launch or a huge step in a new direction in your life, you might choose to wait until after November the 6th. That's when we clear the shadow phase of this Mercury retrograde cycle, and you will have more of a cosmic green light. I'd say when we're in the shadow phase, you can get going again, but it's still a bit of a yellow light. Proceed slowly forward. So again, if there's something big and important, maybe wait till November 6th. Now, this month's full moon is October the 20th. It's at 27 degrees of Aries. Your social life, any type of groups you're involved in, or your passion for a humanitarian cause might be experienced more intensely around this time. If you've been working on a shared goal with others, you could see the results at this full moon. And you're probably going to have the most successful interactions when you take charge of your personal responsibility and let other people do their thing. Aries full moon is very independent, can be a bit rebellious. It's not the time to try to micromanage people or be micromanaged. It's really more, let's just do what we do best and put our individual efforts together. It's not a good time to try and convince anyone to follow your lead. So keep that in mind during the days around October 20th at that Aries full moon. Now the sun moves into Scorpio on the 23rd, helping you to focus on a work-related project. And your ability to understand the motivations of others is going to help you navigate your day-to-day situations. You might be playing detective a little bit and kind of tuning into what's going on beneath the surface. The end of the month is going to be a really good time to get serious about a health regimen. So you can kind of let yourself off the hook a bit, kind of warm yourself up to the idea. And after the sun moves into Scorpio, I have a feeling anything you get going is going to stick. So I hope you can make the most of October's astrology. Be safe and be well.